seen you before.
Michael and I don't have a grand group of friends, so Michael has this friend called who is, I love. I've got all the time in the world for him, and I decided, because he knows Michael probably the most outside of his family, I thought he'd be the perfect person to come shopping with me for this ring that Michael wants. I know he wants this particular ring, so, and I know he's very good with his designer vision, I guess you will. So I just thought he'd be perfect to go shopping with.
Has David gotten Michael something? No, not that I know of.
I told Michael I'm going to go see my mum because obviously I don't want to ruin the surprise.
There may be something secret happening.
I've been looking for David all day. He told me that he was just going to go visit his mum, but it seems that he's somewhere else.
There's a really big secret.
I've had a cousin of mine call me and she said that she spotted him shopping with another male, and I don't know what I'm supposed to think about it.
David has got Michael a ring.
I really thought it was unlike David to cheat on me or to do anything like that, but I'm seriously having doubts.
I'm going to ask Michael to marry me. We've been doing this for a long time. I feel it's something that would just, it's going to show, if they out there, it's making all this noise.
So David has let me in on a really, really big secret, and he has actually gone and got Michael a ring, like a marriage proposal, and I am so excited and I can't contain myself because I think it's the most amazing thing, and I'm super excited for when and how it's all going to happen, but I'm sure Michael will be absolutely thrilled.
David constantly talks about a guy called Juan that he's going to leave me for, and he talks about him all the time, and this worries me.
Yes, I do need to keep it secret from Michael.
I'm not sure if this is Juan or if this is somebody else from David's past.
I think Michael will be really, really, really happy, and I think he'll be just really touched that David has gone to do it and it can all happen.
I think this ring will show that, to his family in particular, that I'm committed, I'm not going anywhere.
I don't know where the hell David's gone. I've asked Lisa.
Come on, let's get it done. Like, why'd they have to break up today? Why'd they have to break up today?
She's trying to ignore me about the question, and I think, bitch, if you don't have my fucking back, who does?
So, Michael just had a go at me. I just can't even believe it. He yelled at me about not knowing David, that, you know, there is something going wrong, and he knows David better than anyone, and I don't know anything, and I'm stupid. However, you know what, I'm a bit pissed off with that, because I do know David, and because I know the secret, I know there's nothing to worry about, and I'm trying to be the good friend and trying to help out and calm down and support Michael. However, I feel like it's been thrown in my face. So, yeah.
Lisa can say whatever she wants about me yelling at her, but, you know, if her boyfriend was out with another guy, I'd help a bitch out.
Michael's been hounding me all day. It's unusual for me to be gone for so long, so I know he does get worried when I've been gone for longer than usual, but this is just ridiculous.
I'm not sure how I'm going to keep this secret from Michael, because I find it really hard to contain my excitement. However, I'm just going to have to really try hard to bite my tongue and avoid talking about that kind of thing at all costs.
I think to Michael this ring will symbolise our commitment to each other, our love for each other. We've been through a lot, so this will make it real.
I think David and Michael do represent a typical married couple. They've been together for quite some time now, and I can really tell, they definitely love each other, absolutely, and the best of friends. But they do have those arguments and those bickering fights that everyone has, and I think that's as important as all the good times as well, because they still come together at the end of the day and they still love each other.
I hope I find David, and until he gets back here I won't know where he's been. He's not answering any of my calls, and at this point it's very unlike him, and I'm just ready to throw him in the bin.
I knew that you wanted it by the way you were looking. I knew you would be here, and the reason is me. The way you touch me when you walk by, my heart stopped beating.
I am a good secret keeper when it is about proper secrets. However, when it's about surprise, good things, exciting things, I try. I'm not as good, but I do try my best.
My name's Nathan. This isn't my first time waxing. I have been waxed a couple of times with my eyebrows, but this will be the first time waxing anything below the neck.
Nathan has these eyes that could light up any dark room. He's just the sweetest boy, and I just think that smile, look at his smile. Nathan came in because he wanted a bit of a clean up on his back. A lot of boys find that they get quite hairy on their back. From the outside, he doesn't look like a very hairy boy, but once he took his top off, Corella.
Today I'll be getting my neck, shoulders, back. A bit nervous at first, but it's slowly I've been a bit more confident getting into it.
Being half Italian, it was expected that Nathan was going to have some hair.
I found out about Michael and David about maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, because of an ex-girlfriend that used to come here and get waxed.
And why did you guys break up?
She cheated on me. Me and my ex broke up.
I met Nathan through another client of mine. She was a cheater.
She cheated on me and I wasn't copping any of that. So.
He came as her boyfriend, and then she had cheated on him and all of this sort of stuff, so he has returned now by himself. My heart goes out to him. I have all the time in the world for Nathan.
What are you going after this?
Probably to the beach. Take my top off because I got waxed. And maybe to the clubs.
What are we doing today?
Also, hopefully, getting my neck and shoulders, maybe my arms and back done.
Okay.
It was pretty bad, yeah.
Oh, so somebody did it at home.
Yeah.
How's this?
Oh, it's 100 times better.
Make sure you have sex with condoms, please. I don't ever want you to get like some piece of trash pregnant and then you're stuck. Okay, can you make sure?
I'll make sure.
That's my advice to you. Do you see all that nice definition now? Do you see how you can see his spine and all that?
I have a smile.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel great at the moment, actually. I feel relieved at the moment it's over. And I guess I'll find out soon if it was rewarding. Bit of a conspiracy theorist with it.
Why? What about it? Nathan had a very interesting conspiracy theory to discuss with me today. He wanted to make sure I knew all about it. Courtney Love, watch your back, bitch.
The whole Courtney Love factor of it, to be honest.
What do you mean, she's to blame?
I think she's organised the death, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, so if I was to look into this online,
There's a movie called
Nathan is of the opinion that Kurt Cobain didn't actually commit suicide, that he had been drugged prior to committing suicide. It was an interesting theory, and, you know, he's very passionate about it.
I don't know, Heck of Hell or something like that. It's a documentary recently in the theatres, and it's about how Kurt Cobain was like, how he was killed and how like experts have like
He's a huge Kurt Cobain fan.
don't believe how he was like killed. Like the heroin he injected, they said in his body, like it was too much. People believe it was too much for him to actually pull a trigger
Yeah.
to actually kill himself. So
he would have overdosed before even being able
yeah,
to
they're saying he
suicide.
overdosed before he even pulled the trigger.
Yeah. Okay, so watch
They think it was Courtney Love's lover. Like it wasn't like that's not confirmed though. But like he was like her best friend kind of thing, but he was single,
Okay, it's fucking big.
straight man, and he always stayed at the house kind of thing.
But do you or do you not believe it was suicide?
I don't believe it was suicide, to be honest.
Okay.
I think there's too much things going through him, so like just go like, oh, it's over. I think there was too many things in his head, like other factors.
I know nothing.
I think maybe he wasn't happy with himself, but I think that wasn't just himself thinking it. I think there was other factors in that, like with Courtney Love, stuff like that. But
Jeez, he really fucking hates Courtney Love.
Yeah.
Courtney Love, bitch, watch your
I
back.
don't like Courtney Love at all.
Watch your back, Courtney Love. Look, even if I ripped Nathan's guts out, he still would have smiled. So, you know, I asked him if he was okay. He was okay during the treatment. I hope he's back again.
I can't stop thinking and I can't stop seeing the things we're gonna do. I can't stop breathing, my body is shaking, the heat in me and you. I'm addicted to you, inside I'm on fire. I'm infatuated, burning with desire.
My first impression of Michael was I was very intimidated by Michael because I really didn't know what to expect initially with the salon itself, and then David and Michael, I didn't know what to expect. But meeting him is very, you know, super good looking, all in black, very, you know, very friendly and forthcoming. So it was a little bit intimidating. And the first time I met him, I remember it was pouring with rain and I was saturated, wet, and looked terrible. So that all added to the whole situation anyway.
When David and I met, we had lived with his ex for about 9 months. I don't recommend anybody ever lives with their ex because it's a very sick sort of thing. And it was a very bad situation to be in, and that's why
I wanted David out of there so that we could progress in our own relationship. So I remember one night in the middle of the night, I was staying at David's house and I walked out of his bedroom and there his ex was standing in the middle of the corridor, naked as hell in front of me. And I thought, what the fuck do you want me to do with that? Okay, it's important because I talk about it all the time with my clients. This is what bitches care about, okay? You want to talk about ex stuff? This is very important shit.
There's two ways this can go. Michael is, because he's been calling me all day, Michael can either be rampant when he sees me and he's going to come at me like he knows something for a fact and his mind is made up. Part two is he could see the ring and it'll all come to him what's happened. I hope part two is what happens. But knowing Michael, I know part one is what's going to happen and he's just going to flip out because that's just Michael.
I'm not insecure. I guess I can just be, is it possessive?
No, I don't think they would get divorced. Marriage is forever.
And what are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to find his other phone number because his phone's currently on Do Not Disturb because he's trying not to be found. See, there's no time. It's not even going through, so I don't even know what we're supposed to do. Do you understand? How am I supposed to get in touch with him? Where the hell have you been? Wait for what, David? Are you fucking kidding me?
I have to get lunch. I have to wait for lunch to be ready.
I called.
Every time he drinks, he gets lippy and he brings up irrelevant shit from the past.
Who are you?
I helped this boy get an education and now he tries to flash his masters at me like he's someone.
Don't ever walk away from me when I'm speaking to you. I've told you before. Do you understand? When I'm speaking to you, all I ask you to do is fucking listen to me.
All you do is waste the fucking time.
I pay you as a staff member here, and that is what you're here for.
Here we go.
Do you understand?
Fucking pay me. You don't fucking pay me nothing, Michael. Yeah, I do this for fun, I do this for whatever the fuck you, I don't even know why.
Like, you can't even look at me when I'm speaking to you.
I don't want to fucking look at you.
That's how
I just don't want to fucking look at you. Every fucking time there's always a fucking problem and all you have to do is just wax. Yeah, you just have to see somebody and you sit there and make it like I am some kind of fucking idiot when all I do is make sure that your diary is fucking full. But you got a fucking problem, it's just...
And then that's good, at least everybody...
And then I'm just some kind of drunk that's just
Everybody-
fucking trying to be drunk, yeah. I've actually got no fucking problem, no real fucking issue with
Everybody
you.
can see you're fucking...
I'm just trying to be a fucking drunk, yeah. That's all that I'm trying to be. I love to drink. Don't you like to drink?
No. Okay.
You fucking...
What did he just call me? No.
And that's what you fucking deserve. Kidding me? I said go to another room, not leave them. Okay, fuck.
So now that David's gone, it's pretty sad. It doesn't feel the same. But you know, I can tell it's having a really big impact on Michael because David and he were a team and they're always together. So he's sad. Makes me sad that he's sad. Makes me sad that they're not together. But you know, I'm just keeping in hope that they'll work things out. But yeah.
I could give a shit whether he comes back or not at this point in time.
I'm addicted to you inside.